Welcome back to another great episode of Comedians to be Comedians. And I don't really know what that means, but it just sounds like something you should say on a podcast. Welcome back, felines. So glad to be here with you today. Episodes do drop on Tuesday. I just been slacking. This move has been really I'm still trying to get used to the whole feng shui of like being here and everything and still trying to catch a groove and everything, in this environment and this new schedule. I still even though I don't live too far from where I used to live, I literally just live like less than 5 minutes away. I still be like, okay, how do I get here? When where I live at now, I would pass this street every day, like literally. But now I'm like lost. I'm not lost. I'm found. It's crazy. It's really, really weird. If you're alive, you're watching this morning. What a blessing to be alive, right? What a blessing to be alive. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. I'm happy to be alive. Yo, I had to throw away one of my plants. I had to throw them away. Uh, and didn't make the cut. They always say some plants don't make it when you move. What happened was like in my old apartment, I ain't had no air, so it was like taking the water out of the soil faster. So I like over did it with the water, and it was my ZZ plant. It's like the third or second ZZ plant I didn't kill. I don't know how many more ZZ plants I got to kill until they lock me up. I don't know, but as soon as I watered, I was like, dang, I overwatered that bit, and it just started like right away turning yellow. And I thought it would be like one leaf or two, like one stem with the leaves. Nah, it started, and I just threw it all the way out. And then here, I don't know how I can get, you know, more plants in here. I'll be seeing other people with their plants. There's one dude. I think he like he's Hispanic, some type of Hispanic. He one day was leaving to go to, well, he wasn't even leaving. He was going to his car, but I thought he was going to the gym because I just seen like a t-shirt and some compression shorts. I don't really see dudes just walking around with compression shorts on. So I'm thinking, me, it's not uncommon. I just haven't seen it in a while because I haven't done, track since high school. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe, whatever. And then I realized he ain't had no shoes on. I'm like, oh, this nigga in his drawers. So it's this buff little Mexican or Hispanic dude. I live over there, but I didn't know which apartment was his. I just knew he lived like on this other side. And so when I looked, right, uh um I think I seen him go into his spot one day, yeah. And I was like, "Oh, this is your spot." And he has plants all over. He has like a patio. He got plants all over. I don't know. Yeah, he do got somebody living with him, but well, these are all one bedroom. So I'm going to say that, that's his girl. So maybe she's into the plants. I don't know. I don't know who goes out and water them. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. But when I seen him with all his plants inside the house and outside the house, I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I can do it though. But the snake plant I got, it was sitting over here, and like the way my place is like, it's not east or west, it's north or south, and I only got like two windows, and they're right here in front of me. So there's barely any sun coming in here all day, every day, which I got to get used to because I don't like that. I like the sun. I like the sun. Uh, like if I want any type of sun up in here, I gotta open up the blinds, pull them all the way up, and get some. But yeah, once I put this in here and I put it by the window, I turn the blinds open It's a little bit of sun come in and hit directly the snake plant. And that thing been growing new leaves and everything, like legit new leaves. And this plant, that plant hasn't grown as quickly as my ZZ plant. ZZ plants, I think I'm done with ZZ plants, man. The motherfuckers are hard. I cannot do another ZZ plant. The motherfuckers are hard. But the snake plant, though, that's my mofo. Now them mofos can grow. They can get tall. Now that because I studied it a little bit more, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna really focus in on this ZZ plant, on this snake plant. I may put one more plant right here. I'm gonna put one over here. This is a little corner over here. Y'all can't see, but I'm gonna put one over here. It's like a bigger house plant, right? The thing about the plants that scare me is that well, it's not even the plants. The thing about it and why I can't get settled in here yet is because my apartment complex, they ran a promotion, right? The first promotion is if you're an Uber driver, you get, or if you work for any preferred employment, you get $300 off your rent for first month. That's supposed to be this month, August. They was taking too long to figure. Every time I asked them, I'd be like, "Huh, I didn't know we do that." Like, come on, man. It's on the brochure of the apartment complex. Stop trying to play me. Then all of a sudden, oh, we'll look into it. I'm just like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even care. Like that whole give us the runaround and then we don't do it. You can have it. It's just 300 fucking dollars. I mean, it matters to me, but whatever. It's whatever. And I just got fucking tired of doing that shit. I may bring it out one more time, but this Visa gift card, which was the promotion to get you to move in here. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be on their ass about that. They're gonna see me every Friday until I get it. I was supposed to get it after 30 days. It's been well past 30 days. And I'm not gonna be mean about it. I'm just be like, did the Visa gift card come in yet? Huh? How much longer? Y'all really gonna give it to us, or y'all just saying that so we can move in here? I'm gonna call them out. I'm gonna do it in a nice way because I want my Visa gift card. Because I still got boxes in this house. Still got shit boxed up. My vinyls is boxed up. My my books are boxed up. Like shit is boxed up because I'm waiting on them so that I can unbox it, put and order me a bookcase with that gift card and build it and put it up. You know what I'm saying? I need a new. Finally, I can get like a full vinyl thing, so I don't have to put my vinyls on the floor. I can just put them in the little vinyl holder thing, and I need that. I'm not spending no more money on my credit card. That's almost maxed out, and I can't do that. One credit card, I can't max that out. I would be, I don't know what I would spend money on to get that maxed out. That credit's real high. And then I maxed out my Firestone credit card because I had to get my car fixed. And this current one it's not maxed out, but boy, it's a couple thousand from it being maxed. So I'm trying not to spend it so I can start saving money or start paying it off. But I can't if I got to keep freaking using it. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out for sure. But yeah. So I'm waiting on them to get that in. But just because I'm waiting on them so I can put my vinyl stuff up, and I don't even got no LED lights up here. You know that's not me. What is going on? I haven't been able to, and I've been here for a month, so I've been praying real hard. Like God, please let them get this to me. Um, and I did pray to God about me getting my deposit back from my last job, and the apartments in here in Columbus, they don't be trying to get deposits back. Nigga, you could have a watermelon seed in the refrigerator, and that'd be the only thing dirty up in the house. You done clean everything spotless. They gonna be like, nah, we found something in the refrigerator. We can't give you your $1,000 back. That's how these apartment complexes be. But I prayed about it. I was like, "My God, if you give it to me, I don't believe in tithing just for somebody giving me money, right? Because if I say I need $40 for gas and somebody give me $40, but I gotta tithe $4 of that, I don't have $40 no more. So I don't understand the concept of tithing just because somebody gave you money as opposed to you working for it, but whatever. I was like, I just ain't there yet, you know. So I was like, Lord, if you give me this, I'm gonna tithe it. And he did, and I did. So I'm gonna keep praying that he give me this $2,000 because I also need that because I was gonna use that for groceries, so I can stop using my credit card and gas. I could pay that off. So like we need it, but you know, just equip. I thank God for life and waking me up, and then I went straight to complaining. Well, was I complaining or I was just stating the issue that I'm having right now, which shouldn't be an issue. It was like, yeah, we've ordered them. We just gotta have somebody go pick them up. Well, go pick them up. What are we waiting on? You know? So I don't know. I didn't even have that on the list of things to talk about, but whatever. But I haven't really, been showcasing. I don't even know if I want to, but but the reason why I brought that up is because I don't have nothing to put my vinyls in, so they're just still boxed up. But that hasn't stopped me from buying vinyls though. It hasn't. I bought well, I haven't bought this. I did buy Freddie Gibbs Alfredo 2 and the Clipse new album off vinyl, which is first of all, Freddie is really good. I don't think Freddie gets enough credit for his consistency. And I realize that most great musicians like Chris Brown, Beyonce, I'm trying to think of somebody else, they are very consistent. Like they leave when they want to leave. Like Drake, you know. I would throw Kendrick in there. When I say consistent, I mean like dropping an album every 2 years. Like ever since Chris Brown has been out, he's dropped an album like every 2 to 3 years. I'll say the same for Beyonce ever since she's been solo, 2 to 3 years. Like if you notice what I've noticed, artists that have longevity and they've released albums, you know, hold on, let me put this on here. Uh, and the reason why I'm putting on it because I forgot to talk about that. But yeah, so then, but I got those two, and I like that song, Gas Station Sushi. I really like that song, and it's another song from Freddie Gibbs' album. And I was thinking about it, bro. This is like the second Freddie Gibbs vinyl that I have. Yeah, because the first one is Alfredo 2, and then the second one that I have of his is the last one that came out, You Only Die Once. I like both of them. I like both of them. No, I like both of them. But yeah, Alfredo 2, and I seen Alfredo on vinyl, I believe when I was in Chicago, not last time, but second to last time, and I just didn't get it. Hyde Park Records just got too many. I didn't know what to get that day. But right now I got Feeling featuring Larry June, Gas Station Sushi, and Gold Feet. Gold Feet is probably my favorite. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime you put Jid on the album, is gonna go for sure. And I got my phone out because I don't be knowing these songs by heart for real, for real. Okay, because I was about to say, when is Jid releasing an album? I haven't seen him release an album in a while. Oh, that's the song. Okay, last one he dropped was in 2022. Did I listen to this? I don't want to lie and say I listened to this one. Yeah. Well, I might have listened to this one. I might have listened to The Forever Story. I might have listened to it. Well, that says the extended story. Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay. But this next album, God Does Like Ugly. That's a nice title. Oh, it comes out tomorrow. Oh shit. Oh, that's what's up. That was nice. Okay, I'm gonna save that. I've been saving a lot of albums here lately. I got a lot of albums I gotta listen to. And then Clipse, let's see, Clipse. I really did like that one. I really like that Malice got back into rapping because we all know that he left because, his religion and stuff. And I hate that people be doing that because if you want to rap about whatever you want to rap about. The fact that I feel like sometimes as believers you be hearing like, oh, if it don't bring God glory, why is it not bringing God glory? Because I didn't say his name. Like I don't think. Not saying that you shouldn't do this, but I'm just saying like I don't think you got to bring up God's name to bring him glory. You just go out there. Like if I was an athlete, I just go out there and I just be athletic. That's bringing to me. That's bringing God's glory. So I can't. I didn't give myself these gifts. You know what I mean? Like they had to come from somewhere invisible. Like you know what I mean? So I don't know, but I do. Give God glory. When needed. But for some stuff that's common sense, I'd be like, what? I'd be like, clearly I didn't give myself this ability to jump to 12 feet. So who else did? Like, I don't know. But yeah, man, I'm glad he's on there, man, because I don't know, when he raps, I actually listen. I'll be like, no, that's Miles. What is he saying? I don't know. Like when he first came out, I was in middle school, elementary school. I wasn't doing nothing, but this album, I'm full grown. I'm just sitting there like, hmm. Every time Alice speaks, I just listen. I listen. Like every time he would speak on this "Let God Sort Him Out" album. I would listen. Like, I like the album. I like the culturally inappropriate album. I wish that was the name of the album. I just felt like it would have made the project a little. Not that it was bad, but just like you keep saying the name of the album throughout the. I thought that would have been culturally inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Especially now, if this album was called culturally inappropriate because the rapping that they're doing is so different from the rapping that's the most popular, I guess, the trap music or whatever. Although I don't know if trap music is even popular anymore, but we'll talk about that. But I do like Ace of Trumpets, EBITDA. There's a lot of acronyms on here. I like FICO. Let God sort them out slash chandeliers. I like that. And by the grace of God, I really like this project, man. It's a really good project. I hope it gets nominated for Rap Album of the Year because it really is. It really is good. I pre-ordered that and I pre-ordered Currency for whatchamacallit for that. I need to listen to this album again because I only listened to it like probably once or twice. But Les. Y'all know I'm a Les. LES dollar signs. That's my guy. He dropped another one. It's called Less is More, Volume 3, Life and Times of L.E. Dollar, which I need to listen to this more, but I do rock with the album. I mean, he's been on like what, a 9 month run where he releases an album every month. And I liked almost it's only 10 songs. I got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I got seven saved so far as favorites. Um, Premeditated is a pretty good one. State of Mind, 25K. I like that. LES dollar signs don't get enough love and respect. I mean, I know he'd be rocking with Currency. I know he'd be I don't I don't want to say I'm about to say I don't think him and Larry June ever worked with each other. That would be clutch if them two worked together, to be honest with you. I would actually like that. I don't think them two work together. I know LES dollar signs worked with Freddie Gibbs before. Um Currency, of course. I like to see LES dollar signs and Primo Rice. Um, so LES dollar signs like he gets his recognition. Don't ever, let that phase you. But like all his songs are recent. Okay. But for me though, I feel like from the last album though, Body Kit, I really like Body Kit. Quality and quantity, I really like Body Kit. Racers, yeah, these albums it just been going ham. And based on Spotify, he has 233 monthly listeners. Man, yeah, I love LES dollar signs, bro. He's really yeah, he's really good. Um, so I'm curious to see what his next album gonna be. And how long he gonna keep doing these monthly albums for real? I mean, he was always dropping like probably like what, 4 albums a year, but yeah. Let's see who else he got in this. Currency dropped the album. I think it's called 730 or 731. 730. Now I'll rock with it. I still gotta listen to it a little bit more. Um, uh, the Talking Shit song I really like. Tug of War. I do like that. I should listen to Currency and LES Dollar Signs when I get off here. Tug of War, I really do like. I really do like that song. I really do like that song. Yeah. So those are, and I like the new Currency. I just gotta listen to it a little bit more to get more of a feeling for it. Harry Fraud, not the Alchemist. Cause I'm like, there's a couple people on here he worked with. So Harry Fraud, he worked with a couple times. Okay, I thought it was the Alchemist. Okay, yeah. Shout out to the Alchemist, man. The Alchemist has been in his bag. He got this he got this album with Erykah Badu coming. I don't know when it's gonna come, but they got that single out, so it's coming soon. Hopefully she raps on there and she raps with a person that works with the Alchemist the most. Like a lot. That would be dope. Um, but yeah, you think about this, think about the Larry June project, and the Larry June project been out for a minute, but I fuck with the Larry June project. That was the last one we gonna talk about. Currency, Freddie, Clipse, Elliot, yeah, Larry June. Until night comes. I've been waiting for this to drop for a minute. And Meet Me on the Harbor is my shit. That is, bro, and I still gotta listen to this too, cause On the Under was one of my ones. You feel me? And Black Man, them dropped already before this, so I was already hyped. But those go. But Meet Me on the Harbor, yeah, that's my shiggity right there. Until the night comes too. Yeah, I like this project. I'll be listening to this on my way to work, bro. You can't never miss with Larry June, bro. He just that dude, bro. I like um I hope this one goes until the night comes. I hope that one goes on vinyl and I can find it. Um I think I got three. Yeah, I got three Larry June vinyls so far. I still need that Two Chains and I would really like to have that on vinyl. Uh, but yeah, I went to and those are the type of rap that I like now. All Hail YT, I like him too. I like AJ Snow. These are Primo Rice, Currency, Larry June, Freddie Gibbs, LES Dollar Sign. Like these are the people that I'm listening. I'm not really into trap music anymore. First of all, I don't live that life and I don't have that type of energy. I might listen to it at the gym, but more importantly, here lately, like this whole year, I've been just been listening to Larry June or one of these people I just named at the gym. That whole Spotify rap thing, when it happened, when it showed me last year who I was listening to, I was really shocked that it was Larry June, like that he was number one, and that one of his songs was like one of the songs that I listened to the most. And it just really made me, I was like, dang, okay. Because I was going through a breakup, so I was listening to Larry June, LA Russ a lot. And I was like, okay, bet. And here's the thing. When I looked at that, I was like, okay, I can see why I'm getting better as a person, like through that breakup, because I was listening to Larry June and all the other people I was listening to too. And it just made me this year be more like, okay, this year I'm gonna be more cautious of what I watch and listen to because I want to make sure my spirit is getting fed, you know, in a good way. And I feel like these rappers, man, they talk about fucking bitches like, you're a guy, you have sex. But that's not the main topic. The main topic is like hustling and putting yourself first as a man and, uh and for some of them cars. Now Primo Rice, you know, he be talking about fucking bitches. I'm not gonna lie. But but I still I fuck with him, but just being more mindful and just investing into these people who are investing in the well-being of black men. I think I might have said this on the podcast, but we look at I'm so glad that Larry June said that we're the generation that, you know, is telling these kids to take lean. And it's true. We got a lot of black men who aren't here anymore because they were trying to be something that they weren't. They're trying to be this thug. They were trying to be this what they saw on TV because they may not feel like, but they are role models. And I just feel like these rappers right here are not doing the lean thing. Yeah, they smoke weed. I smoke weed, but they're more so focused on get your paper up. And they do be having love songs, so but like fuck these bitches. And it's not like really fuck these bitches, like money over bitches. They not even, it's just more so like, hey, you you fly as fuck, don't worry about it. The woman gonna come. Right now we gotta get to this paper. You know what I'm saying? So it just really be motivating me. I call it happy rap. Although LA Russell may be more so happy rap. And I fuck with LA Russell. I keep saying LA Russell. Lil Russell. And I went to his concert last week and I knew he was gonna do this. I just knew he was gonna do this. Before the concert started, he was just walking through the crowd. It wasn't no big commotion, like he was just walking, being normal. And then somebody bumped into me, but I really wasn't paying attention. And then I felt it, but I really wasn't looking. And then like I just so happened to look this way, and then my boy Jeff Allen was behind me. Shout out Dayton Comic. Had him on here before. Jeff Allen, my guy. I didn't even know he was there. He just was behind me, and I'm just like, what? And then me and him was both looking because we like, oh shit, I didn't know you was here. And then at the same time, we like try to process. Wait, that was Lil Russ. I didn't even know it until he says it until Jeff said something. He was like, bro, that's Lil Russ. He was like, oh my gosh, did that just happen? I was like, he was like, you're here and you're here. Um, yeah, so that was cool. He was just going around, just dapping people up, saying what's up and stuff. It was a cool concert, man. It started at 5, like 5:45. We was out before 7:30. I fuck with no openers. He just came right out on the stage. It was real cool. Everybody was chill. I was smoking in there. He told us not to smoke because there was kids. There were kids in there. I didn't even know kids could go into Scully's. There were kids in this concert, man. Um, but no, it was real positive. The lady that does the poetry on his songs, I don't know if that's his girl or just somebody he works with, but she was checking in the tickets. She was real sweet. I didn't even know that was her. I'm like, her voice sounded familiar, but I don't. She was real, real sweet. Nah, the thing was real dope, man. It really motivated me, man. I need to get like a better camera so I can get back doing this camera work, man. Because it's camera work is so popping right now. It's so crazy. Like I could probably be further in life if I didn't necessarily give it up. I mean, I haven't, but I still do camera work. But man, I could be working for an NBA team or like an artist right now, just doing their camera work and editing the shit. Um, but we don't do shoulda, coulda, woulda. But that LA Russ concert, that little Russ concert was everything. And I got out early. I still can hit an open mic afterwards. It was everything, man. It was goddamn everything. I loved it. It was one of the best concerts I ever went to. It was chill. Literally, he didn't have no set list. Literally, he just came out and started rapping to his whatever song, and then he just was asked people, "What do y'all want to listen to?" And then he would hear us scream, and then he look at you and be like, "Can you rap it word for word?" I think only two people, maybe two or three. It was two dudes. Yeah, it was two dudes, and then it was a black dude, one like he was Latino or white, and then it was a woman that went up there. I'm the only three after all the songs that he did and all the songs they were screaming out. He only did those. Only three of them went up there, and it was so cool. It was like what I needed. It's like a refresh. I love going to concerts, man. It's like a hobby of mine. Uh, I love concerts because I love like the creativity about it, like the screen, the lights, and all that type of stuff. I want to own my own, I guess, team or production team, where we help you come up with, the whole production of your concert. I really like that, and I've been into that ever since I was a kid. So I love it, and yeah, I fuck with it. It's real cool. So that was cool, and that was a real good. I needed that. I needed that break. And it was good that it was on a weekday. most concerts, they don't give a fuck. They'll just do it whenever. But yeah, I need to do more like weekday events. Not too long ago, I went by myself to Top Golf. That was fun. So that's just what I'm more so doing, just trying to just working on doing stuff that just making sure I make sure that I'm taking care of my inner kid, my inner child, and doing things that, he likes to do and stuff like that. I actually asked ChatGPT what age my inner child was. It said it was somewhere between 10 to 13. I'm real curious about life, this, that, and the third. I thought that was cool. If you want to know what ChatGPT has to say about your inner kid and how old you are, I mean, ChatGPT don't know you like the back of your hand, but type in there and be like, you know, based off our conversations, what age am I when it comes to my inner child? And just think about that time that you were that age and what you like to do or what would you have liked to done, but you didn't get a chance to get it done, you know. Um, but yeah, a lot of stuff been going on, bro. I haven't even been shaving my pubic hair. That's wild. Um, but all right. So now we got Ty Erskine and Friends that happened this past weekend. That was cool. We had about a good handful of people that came out. I always be hard on myself about, you know, not having as many people as I want. However, I thank God for the people that did show up. I always hear about big name comics. They might go to a city and, I mean, one time David Arnold said he had five people come to one of his shows in South Carolina. And he said he just worked on his new hour. Like he was already doing an hour, but he was like, I just worked on a new hour that I'm about to start doing for my next tour for next year. And then he did film that special. So I try to keep that same mindset. Like a lot of people are not like you gives a I mean, you want more and you do care, but at the end of the day, we performing right now. I don't give a fuck. Whoever out there is out there and they're gonna get these jokes. I didn't look back at the set yet. When I was up there, it didn't feel too good. I don't know if it's because it's like a small room. Like sometimes audience members just be like, I don't need to laugh that loud, because if it was like a packed room, they could either laugh how they really want to laugh, or maybe they think their laugh is embarrassing, whatever. I don't know. I don't even know if they was giving me short laughs. I don't even remember. I just know that, you know, um, it didn't feel the best. You know how like your set may be good, but it don't feel the best like inside. It was like one of those sets. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't horrible. I just wish it could have went a little bit more better. Um, got bigger laughs and stuff like that. Um, there was some stuff that got some laughs that I wasn't expecting. So it wasn't a total loss. It's just black therapist joke I'm working on, and oh yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. We could talk about that because that's where it actually happened at. So that show was good. Shout out to Dion Keaton. Shout out to Kitty Long. Um, Sam Malazzo, who came down from Cincinnati. He did a real good job. Um, and my man Lucas Mateus is out there too. Lucas did good. Everybody did good. My shows are just an opportunity for you to work on your set, do whatever you want to do. Most comedy clubs during the week, like a day on today, if they don't have a headliner coming in, they'll just okay, this is what we got. We got seven comics. A couple are gonna do 10, a couple are gonna do 15. One's gonna open up code. We're gonna have a host do 8. They have a whole show. People can work on their shit, and that's kind of what I want my shit. That's kind of what my shit is for Tires and Friends. Going forward, though, the next one is September 27th. Going forward, we're gonna be doing something different. I'm only gonna have a few comics. This one's probably the most that I had on there. But I'm only gonna do a few comics, and then I'm gonna be headlining. Usually, I just do a showcase and I host it, but I'm not doing that no more. I think I got my hosting chops down. I'm not the best, but I'm getting better. But now I want to focus on headlining and building on this set. this set is probably going to suck as compared as a headlining set. So I'm gonna strive to do 30 to 40 minutes and not cheat, like not talk extra slow. Like, no, we gonna talk normal. I get through these jokes. Uh yeah. So one thing, so last week I did Commonwealth Comedy Club for their Crosstown Festival. I ain't doing no more festivals, man. That set right there, that one I didn't like. That one I thought was trash. And I heard it back and I was like, oh, this wasn't that bad. And they actually laughed at my black therapist joke. And it wasn't that the set was trash. I might have just not opened up with the right joke, but I was just trying to do something different. Like I was like, okay. Because every joke should be an opener and every joke should be a closer. So I was just trying to switch it around some jokes to see, is this joke a opener or just joke a closer? And I'm just now starting to think about that, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, I'm going for it. I'm gonna be every joke. Oh, this joke works best in the middle. No, it got to be a joke where it could be an opener or a closer. Like the joke got to do, and I should do that. My closer, which has been my closer ever since I've been doing comedy for like 5 years. Maybe I wrote it around year three. I don't know, but my closer, I need to start doing that in the beginning and just really fuck my shit up here. Like, nope, figure it out. Uh, but one of the things I would love to do that because I'm working on doing stories. Like being a storyteller is something that I thought I was when I first came into the game of comedy, but now, I need to go back to that. If you want to do a headliner, the best way to get there is by telling stories. I have two stories I'm going to work on. There's one story I've never told on stage. I think I've told it on stage maybe once or twice. And the one time I've only told it on stage, it hit, but I don't know why I just won't do the joke. I don't know why. I don't know why I won't do it, but I'm gonna do it this time, work on it and do it. I could pretty much tell the joke verbatim because I memorize it that much because I practice it that much, but I haven't told it on stage. But I think I'm gonna tell it on stage, and I'm gonna tell this new joke about me going to Coachella and me in LA with bubble guts when I take a shit. So I'm just working on stories. It's something that it's scary, but it is what it is. We gotta grow. And yeah, we're working on stories. And you know, so yeah, let me doing that. Sometimes when I be at the club, man, I'm trying to make this short. Sometimes when I be at the club, man, I really be feeling like I don't do enough, meaning like as far as like garnishing relationships, and I try not to be hard on myself. I always check in with me. And the reason why I say that is because like, man, I'm older. I know some people think I'm young, and I mean I am young, but I'm about to be 35 in a couple months. So some things that certain comics will want to do, I don't want to do because I have to get up and go to work tomorrow. Like I get up at 4 o'clock to go to work. So I can't be out. Last night I had to do something. I had to like get these gnats out. So I put a fogger in here and man, I had to like let it air out. I ain't come back home till like 10:45, which is crazy. And I had to cook, put the kitchen back together, and I didn't get done. I didn't get in my bed till about 12:30 maybe. Well, I was playing the game, but I didn't really have time to myself until midnight. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I just don't be wanting to. Sometimes when I feel like I'm not doing enough, it's just a feeling. Because the people that I do talk to are mainly around my age. I just don't be trying to talk to younger people. I mean, I do. I don't have a problem with it. But like, it's just, yeah. If it's about comedy or about life, I can do that. But like, as far as like us hanging out and all type of shit, maybe for a little bit, but not all night. I ain't trying to do that. So sometimes I be thinking I'm not friendly enough, and I do need to work on being more friendly. It's just that when I go to the club, I be in work mode. Like, okay, working on these jokes, write these jokes, work on this post, work on this promotion. Oh my gosh, I have so much to promote. And I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I just got done promoting a show. Why do I have to promote another one? This is draining. But A, I asked for this, and then B, a lot of people don't even have shows to promote. So I was like, don't even complain about it. And speaking of shows, we'll get to that. But I do want to drop this in your tidbit. And the reason why I said that I'm switching my jokes up. Okay, we're gonna bring the closer to the opener. Is because I heard Nate Jackson say he was working on this joke and he was like, "Oh, this joke hit," and then he went somewhere else and it didn't hit, and he was like, "Okay, is this joke a closer? Is this joke an opener?" Like, and he was just trying to figure out where to place this joke. And so, I want to encourage you guys to please check out Larry Wilmore's podcast. He's a writer on The Office for sure. I want to say he's a producer or maybe an EP on The Office, but he was definitely a writer on The Office for sure. I know he wrote some episodes. Um, he was EP or maybe just producer for what's Issa's show called? Insecure. I know he helped wrote the first episode. If he didn't help write the first episode, he at least wrote the pilot that is published with Issa. Um, and he's just a real good comic TV writer, all that type of stuff. And he had Nate Jackson on there, and Nate Jackson was just dropping gems about the business, dropping gems about comedy, show business. So you got the show, that's where you be funny, and the business where you handle your paperwork. And he was talking about that, and it was a really good gem. I encourage all of you to go listen to it. I don't care what year you are in when it comes to comedy. If you're a male, if you're a female, if you're transitioning, if you already transitioned, whatever the case may be, check out that episode because it is a really good one. And I haven't heard a good comedian podcast episode like that in a while. And Nate really dropped gems on there, and I'm excited for his growth. I'm excited for everything. And one thing that stuck out to me when he was talking about ownership and how his family is just basically all entrepreneurs. And he was talking about how we need to own more stuff. And he's one of four clubs in America that is black owned. And he wants to expand his club, take it to different scenes, different markets. And I want to be a comedy club owner. Um, and operated and all that. And he was just talking about the business side of that. And I never thought, oh shoot, I'm gonna have comedy clubs all over. I just thought just have one, you know. But I never thought about opening more than one because uh I knew we didn't have that many. I knew we had like I think I knew we had four, but I just never thought about opening more in different cities. So that just hearing him talk about that and the ins and outs of that made me think about that. But even around here, I'll be driving around. I'll be like, man, that'd be a good place for a comedy club. Ooh, that'd be a good place for a comedy club and stuff like that. So I'll be peeping. Not that I want to do it here. Well, I do, but you know, I got a name for it and everything. I might change the name of it, but I got a name for it and everything. But yeah, man. And I tweeted that I was going to headline his club one day, and I am. I'm going to headline Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club one day. In Jesus' name. Uh, I just think about how we gonna get there. I don't know, but it's gonna happen. But yeah, shows is lined up, baby. Shows is lined up. There's so many to promote. Lord have mercy. Now we're getting to this aspect of the show business where, I mean, I thought promoting, one little rinky-dink show a month. Psh, nigga, it's getting hard out here. Tomorrow night, you guys got to come see me at hashtag. I'll be there all night, baby. I got a show at 7 o'clock called Weekend Plans. Pop up. Me and some other great comics gonna be on there, and then my show, Comedy on the Spot, the only show in the city where the audience, can suggest a topic and we make a joke right there on the spot. We got Anthony Robertson the third. We got Ty Moore, and we got Rochelle Collins. So come on out to that at 9 o'clock. Tickets are still on sale. You can get tickets at the door, but I prefer you get them beforehand because if you get them beforehand, then I don't gotta have the club emailing me talking about we only got seven sold, and then I gotta worry about how I'm gonna get more tickets sold in 2 hours. So it'd be best if you got them beforehand, or at least show up early. You know, if you're gonna show up, if the show's at 9, show up at like 7:45 so you can get 15 minutes of parking spot. Find out your parking. 8 o'clock, you can walk downtown, find you something to eat, get done, walk your little hips back up this way, and enjoy some laughter. And then Cincinnati, I'll be there next week for Go Bananas. Hopefully that goes well and I can make it to the finals. I really do want to make it to that because I've never made it past round two. So I would really like to make it past round two. I think I might be able to. We'll see. And then the 23rd, we got live with Murph and Ty again. That one's gonna be a good one. I can't wait for that. My boy, my man Murph is back. And then we got the Bye Bye Comedy Show at hashtag at 7 o'clock. So the one on the 23rd is at 9. The one on the 29th is at 7 o'clock. And then I'll just throw these out there. September 4th, we're kicking off the Columbus Comedy Fest with live with Murph and Ty. We'll have the lineup on that soon. And then also I'll be doing featuring for Jeffrey Amos Asmos. I hope I said that right. That upfront performance. Unfortunately, that one's already sold out. So you can't get tickets to that one. But there are tickets available for the I'll be on a show at 9:30 at the Nest that same night. So your boy is gonna be busy. And then I'll just throw this in there too. September 27th, I'll be headlining hashtag Comedy Club at 9 p.m. for Tyre Erskine and Friends. Already have that lineup, but I'm not going to release it yet. But it's a pretty diverse, dope lineup for sure. So you don't want to miss it. Definitely want to come out. I appreciate you guys for tuning in this episode. These episodes drop every Tuesday, wherever you listen to podcasts, even on Spotify. If you got Spotify, man, you can leave a comment. So leave a comment, man. Interact. If you hear something funny, leave a comment, you know. I greatly appreciate that. Subscribe, like, review, share this, man. Share, drop this in the group chat. Just if you're listening to this in your comic, share it with the last comic that you text. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. If you're not a comic, share this with the last person you text. If it's in a group chat, just randomly drop it in a group chat. Just set the group chat on fire. We go live every Tuesday on my YouTube channel, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's at TYE. That's the name of the channel. If you missed that, you could catch us wherever you listen to the podcast. If you missed that, you could catch our weekly clips on Comedians in Bed podcast on IG for sure. I did do an interview with another comic, so we got some interviews coming up, work on some more. Your boy just been busy, man, just um, moving and promoting and getting these shows. I think August and September are like my busiest months when producing shows. October, I'm producing two more shows, and then November, I'm producing two more shows, and then I'm not doing no more two more shows. Um, next year, I don't know if I'm gonna do two shows a month. We gotta see. I might just do one. Or I might do two, or I might just do 1 month where I do one show, and then the next month I do two, and then the next month I do one. Just go back and forth. I gotta figure it out, man. Because next year, I really want to like travel more. I want to like go to NYC. I want to go to Atlanta. I want to, I'll book shows in LA, but like at a club, book a show at LA. Like I just want to, do more. But I keep speaking it into existence, man. Somebody gonna take me on the road with them next year. I don't know who it is. It's gonna be a prolific headliner, and they're gonna teach me the game. We're gonna have fun. I can freaking record their set. I can do all the little video work. I can even edit they shit. All of it. I can do it all. It's happening. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if it's a woman or a guy, but somebody is gonna take me on the road with them next year. I'm speaking it over my life because I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm tired of being in Columbus. I want to be out on the road, getting better, And I'm preparing for that right now. Instead of sitting here bitching and complaining, I'm putting in the work and I'm producing shows that's going to help me get better on purpose with myriad of different styles of comedy. So my question to you is what you doing? I'm making sure I get the work in. I'm making sure, your scene may be better than mine. My scene is fucking trash. You get in what you put in, and this is what I'm putting in. So I'm gonna be putting in more. So I'm challenging you to put in more. And I'm only putting in more because somebody challenged me to put in more. So I'm challenging you to put in more. I seen a comic today. We gonna be out on this one. I seen a comic today. I was like, is that who I think it is? And it is. And she got a fat ass. You tell me, if you a comic, how do you holler at another comic? Let me know. You can let me know at in the comments right here on Spotify. Just scroll up, just move the screen up. Bam, comments right there. Catch you guys next week.